In Long Beach to Jones Beach Theater in Wantagh, we are Long Island's all-news station.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning, 63 degrees. It is 8:20 on this Wednesday, June 4th. I'm Susan Richard. Here's what's happening. Summer-like temps making for ozone issues around here. In fact, there's going to be an air quality alert in effect. Advice coming up from city officials. The Democratic candidates for mayor of New York facing off tonight in their first formal primary debate. Mixed reaction from fans after the Knicks fired their head coach. Elon Musk out of the Trump administration and now bashing the president's so-called big, beautiful budget bill. And the Tribeca Festival opening tonight with the premiere of the Billy Joel documentary. In sports, Yankees won, Mets lost, AccuWeather, hazy sun, very warm today, the high 85. Wins News Time 8:21. Back to the roads and rails with Karen Stewart.
In South Amboy, New Jersey, northbound 9 and 35 at Raritan Avenue remains closed. All lanes with an overturned vehicle and the remnants of a vehicle fire from 4:45 this morning. Your alternates are the Garden State Parkway or even the New Jersey Turnpike. The southbound Garden State Parkway accident at 140 in Union finally got clear, but there are still delays. And the northbound Garden State north of the Colonial rest stop in Woodbridge has an accident there in the right. As we check what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels, the inbound George is 40 for the upper, 30 for the lower, and 20 from the Palisades. 40 of the Lincoln, 55 at the Holland from the Skyway, 30 minutes from the Newark Bay extension. In the Bronx, the southbound Deegan at 138th Street has a crash in the left. There are delays. Eastbound Cross Bronx, east of the major Deegan, we have an accident in the left, and that's bad news because the delays could spill back to New Jersey and make those inbound GW Bridge numbers even higher. And as we check what we see on Long Island's Big Three, still delays from exit 40 out into the area right around Lakeville Road. Northern State with lots of heavy traffic from exit 31 out into the Queens line, and the Southern State is delayed from 106 out into the Meadowbrook Parkway. We're sponsored by Optimum Business. Cyber threats? Not today. Get Optimum Business secure internet starting at $60 a month with 99.9% network reliability and speeds up to a gig. Visit Optimum.com/business or call 855-2-OPTIMUM today. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Today could be one of those days when you're suddenly wheezing.
Older adults and children could be most impacted by this higher level of ground level ozone. We'll see the Canadian wildfire smoke adding to the haze, but not really the smoke impacting us breathing wise. OEM Deputy Commissioner Christina Farrow saying this is really just a true sign that it's warming up.
When we get hot weather like we're starting to experience for the first time this season, it's due to ground level ozone. So while we all have heightened awareness, obviously after the wildfires that we've seen over the last couple of years, this is actually pretty routine during the summer.
So here's the deal. The air quality health advisory, 11 a.m. to 11 o'clock tonight, not just for the 5 boroughs, also North Jersey, Hudson Valley, and Connecticut as well. Glenn Schuck, 1010 Wins, 92.3 FM. You see the haze here in Midtown.
With Andrew Cuomo holding onto a sizable lead in the polls, political consultant Hank Sheinkopf says tonight's debate between the Democratic primary candidates for mayor of New York is Cuomo's to lose.
Progressives who have now consolidated, Lander, Stringer, and others, really have nothing much to say about it. They came to Mamdani for fear of breaking apart what they might get, which is more liberal, more left, more progressive votes. But they'll all be doing one thing, which is going after Andrew Cuomo. Why? Because he's the biggest target.
Zohran Mamdani has been polling second to Cuomo. Political strategist Bradley Tusk thinks the other candidates will likely be looking for a viral moment.
The election's in 3 weeks, and yet it's getting relatively little attention. Turnout is expected to be very low. A lot of people don't even know there's an election coming up. And so if any of the candidates are able to say something that is really clever or funny or witty, that all of a sudden gets retweeted a million times.
The debate airs at 7 tonight on NBC4. The primary is June 24th. As the mayor's race is heating up, a new poll finds faith in government's on the decline. The survey from the Citizens Budget Commission, a nonpartisan group that promotes fiscally conservative policies, says only 27% of New Yorkers have a positive opinion of government services in the 5 boroughs, with housing, homelessness, and mental health resources rated among the lowest. CBO Commissioner Andrew Ryan telling 1010 Wins. The survey also gives the city low marks on public safety, especially in the subway, and citywide quality of life.
While there are some bright spots, These low ratings show that the city is not in a strong enough position to compete with other places to attract and keep residents and businesses. Competition is fierce. We need New Yorkers to feel good about their quality of life, public safety, and that they're getting what they pay for in services.
On the positive side, ratings for parks and ease of travel around town have rebounded in recent years. Patrons now coming to the aid of a popular restaurant in Union Square following a fire that has forced them to temporarily close.
Friends and customers have helped Ribalta's restaurant raise $20,000 since the May 18th fire that co-owner and chef Pasquale Cozzolino said will go entirely to their staff of 50 workers.
Many of them, they work for us, with us, for more than 10 years, and they know every single corner.